Hello teacher, how Ellen. Today I will present on the topic realism or liberalism, analyzing the source of international relations behind World War II and the founding of the United Nations. In international politics, we often think two key questions: why did wars break out between two countries, and why are some countries willing to unite and form international organizations for peace? These two questions lead us to debate between realism and liberalisms in international relations. The main argument realism argues is that states always put their own security and interest first, which often makes conflict inevitable. Liberalisms, on the other hand, emphasizes cooperation, laws, and institutions as the base for peace. The two key historical events show this contrast. First is the outbreak of the World War II in 1939, explained by realism. The establishment of the United States in 1945, explained by liberalism. And also there have the 4 points. Point 1 is realism and World War II. The World War II reflect realism. Germany and ambitions to expand territory and resources. It launched the war. Britain and France decisions not based on the idealism but on their own national interests. International weakness, there was no united power to stop aggressions. And this showed that shows that in a war without a strong United States, art mainly in their own self-interest. Another point too, trustee of Versailles and the League of the Nation, the Treaty of the Versailles who provoked extremely nationals in the Germany, and the League of the Nations was too weak. It could do almost nothing against aggression. Therefore, without a strange and strategic cooperation, it is difficult to truly stop a war merely to slogan. And point 3 is liberation, explain an establishment of the United States and the check balance realism failure. Create an international organizations without collective security as the core, and the establish of the normal and the laws, respect for the principle of the sovereignty, human rights, and the peaceful settlement of the disputes. The international institutional multiple functional institutions provide cooperations and multilateralism. And point 4 is liberalism emphasized international cooperation. The quality, serity, matches of the United States liberalism's international cooperations. All member states committed to join the response to arguments. The United Nations can survive as an important platform for promoting global health, climate, and refugee affairs. Even powerful countries need to gain recognition within the United Nations. And there have the two reference. Thank you, teacher, and thank you, listening.